fourth and thankfully final video, thankfully for me. I can stop talking now. We're going to talk to you on this one all about relocation packages in the NHS, a question we get asked all the time by international doctors. Okay, so the first thing that's important to note is that not everyone is going to receive a relocation package with their offer. They are reserved for specific circumstances and specific doctors. So you will tend to find, just with lots of these things, the more senior the grade, the more likely you are to receive a relocation package. So if you're a consultant level doctor, you might find that you've got something available to you. Equally, if the hospitals are more difficult to recruit to, or it's a trickier job for them, you might find yourself receiving a relocation package. So it does vary entirely. Okay, so the next thing that's quite important to know about relocation packages is that you should always double check what's actually included. There's a couple, broadly speaking, a couple of different options when it comes to relocation policies for hospitals. The first is called point of entry, and the second is the all-inclusive stuff. So the point of entry bits will not include things like flights and visa costs and anything that happens before you arrive in the UK. However, they do usually involve the travel from the airport to the hospital. They might include things like temporary accommodation or longer term accommodation if you're staying in hospital. So yeah, double check what's actually included. Lots of doctors want to know whether they can include the cost of their furniture, shipping things over from other countries, whether the relocation package extends to their family and the cost of their visas and flights. So double check all of these things before you enter into any agreement, because each policy will be very, very different and each will cover different things. As with all details of your job, really, really important to make sure that they are detailed in writing, either from your recruiter or from the hospital directly. So yeah, make sure everything's written down and you're really, really clear. And I think the final point to note is just make sure you keep receipts. Very, very important that if you want to claim any relocation expenses, they have to be justified to the hospital with legitimate receipts. So make sure you keep a hold of any email threads with booking your flights or whatever it might be, and any receipts you possibly can, because you will be asked for them when it comes to recouping your expenses. Okay, thank you so much for listening, guys. Hopefully that's been of some use in telling you a bit more about relocation packages in the UK. If you wanted to discuss the roles that we're currently working on, and of course any of the relocation packages that go with those, please do get in touch. As always, Gabby's going to put the contact details up at the end of the video.